Monday, the 1st of February. After a prayer, I receive the following messages. Greeting all the peace workers around this planet. Greeting the universal frequency on this planet. From silence comes power. This month will be movement, sacred movement. Things are changing. A big shift in transformation power is going on this planet. And it's always the question, will you serve this transformation? Will you be ready to go with the powers of evolution, or will you resist? Things are happening so quick that all the old kind of trying to stay in security, trying to protect yourself and to defend yourself will not really succeed. The real success and change and shift, what is calling right now, is asking for your real responsibility. Are you ready to take responsibility for your life, for your surrounding? Imagine the picture that your heart is your altar of life. Imagine the picture that you always are responsible for everything what is happening around you. Responsibility means you are ready to give a real conscious response. You are able to do so. It is the opposite of the normal kind of reaction, what is happening always. Ending war means to come to the awareness how deeply all of you still are acting in the system of fear, in the system of reaction, emotional reaction, in the system I have to defend myself. And here the deepest system shift is calling. Dara Silverman, who came home from Lesbos right now, she made this big experience, telling, I saw the real human nature, and the human nature is meant as a trusting and loving being. She experienced the system shift in the middle of the crisis area. And she came home not tired and exhausted from all the power she had to give away. No, she was nourished. She was more powerful coming home. Why? Because she was able to go with the flow of evolution, to give the response what she is able to in her surrounding. If you want to end war, you have to really deeply understand the system of war, which is following thousands years this principle of fear, of defend and offend, and to find the system which is going with the universal laws of life. Listen to nature. Listen to the organism. See the migration which is happening from many species. And imagine you could look like to the migration which is happening right now on this planet, preparing a new system of life. Help that everywhere this new system can be downloaded. Help to end war inside of yourself. Ask yourself every day, how can I serve life? How can I open the channel towards trust, compassion, solidarity? It's a long path, it's a deep path. No one says it's easy, but it is necessary. If humanity wants to survive, the first courageous human being really have to understand how can they leave the system of war. How can they install in their surrounding a real system of life and love? Europe is following now even deeper the system of war. More and more people say they want to close the borders. Do they know what they do to their own heart with this? Do they know how much they invest in the old system of power? Are they aware which cruel laws they are following in their heart? Welcome all the ones who are able to say welcome. Support the ones who are following the open heart. Dare to raise your voice towards real human voice. Towards a real humane voice. Take responsibility. This will nourish you. The system of universal peace is always there. It's like a parallel universe. It wants to be perceived. It wants to be seen. It wants to be acknowledged. Imagine all the refugees would be offered a piece of land where they can install new systems of community life, where they can study and learn to prepare societies of universal love and universal compassion. There's enough wisdom on all levels. But what is missing the most is the memory of real community wisdom. The memory of a caretaking heart which takes responsibility for the close surrounding. Help that teachers can be developed. Help that your own heart will understand this kind of compassion. So always look whether you can build community around you. And if you can't, so look that you can serve at places where a community is building by itself. Helping others also means helping yourself. Really helping yourself means always also helping others. We are one, and we have to come back to this understanding how polarity acts in unity. Help that we find the memory of what it does mean to be a real open-hearted woman, what it does mean to be a real open-hearted man. Help that we all find back to the universal law and recognize how we are really meant. And then we will be able to say, here I am. Here I am in all my divinity. Here I am ready to serve. Here I am ready for all the movements, for all the changes, for all the transformation power which wants to find her anchor inside of our heart, inside of our readiness to serve this planet Earth. May peace prevail on Earth.